How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be going for the championship series again. I was in the championship series division already this month in ranked seasons, and I kind of lost about 3 games in a row and dropped back down to the DS division. So the goal is to win the points back and get back to about 810 rating. That's where I was at before I took those losses in a row. I'm also going to be hopping into the event in this gameplay as well. So we will have a variety of difficulties and a variety of gameplay in this video. So I'll go ahead and hide the face cam so you can take a look at the PCI placement. And to start this game off, I was hitting pretty well. Started off with 2 home runs to the opposite field. One from Mickey Mantle, one from Pablo Sanchez, and that's nice to have an early 2-0 lead. This one right here, I'm not quite sure where I missed that swing. Craig Biggio hits a slider. It was higher exit velocity than the pitch was thrown, but it just wasn't really hit with the same exit velocity I thought I deserved anyway on that last one. He ties it up with a 2-2 home run. This is a nice hit from Chipper Jones, probably a good okay contact, 90 off the bat. He replayed his home run later in that same inning, and he has 2 guys on the bases with his pitcher up, so he's going to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but we end up getting the back pick at third base as Willie McCovey kind of just overruns third base as he was going home or something. I'm not quite sure. But here's the second hit of this game that I felt like I squared up, and we don't get rewarded. That was another good okay. The PCI is not all the way on it for a perfect swing, but I felt like I got the barrel of the bat to the baseball on that last one and pulled it with Ryne Sandberg. Maybe I need to swing a little bit earlier. I'm not even quite sure with that last one or with the Craig Biggio swing. Anyway, in this inning, we do get something going with 2 outs. We have Mickey Mantle up at the plate, and he is going to bloop one in there for a base hit. He has Taylor Trammell in left field, and Taylor Trammell does not have a strong arm, only like 68 arm strength, and we are able to score the go-ahead run. Now, top of the 6th inning, 1 down. He has 94 speed Taylor Trammell on first, and unfortunately goes with the hit and run, and it works out perfectly for him. And I also missed the ball in left field, allowed him to get to third base. So that is probably going to cost me another run, as he probably would have scored that run anyway, as he would have had a guy on second base with 1 down. Anyway, Buster Posey is capitalizing on that last base hit and RBI. So here we go. We got a base knock from Chipper Jones, a seeing eye single, and Craig Biggio is going to smack a perfect line drive. This time, this fastball does get out of here, and that was hit with a lot more exit velocity. It was hit harder, and that's a nice hit. I'll take it. I'll take the 2 runs and the lead, as I felt like this game was back and forth. Top of the 9th inning, we're down to the last 2 outs. We need to get these last 2 guys out. He brings in Didi Gregorius off the bench, and he has the shift on against him, lays down a bunt to put the go-ahead run at the plate. He ends up getting on base with Ricky Henderson on a base hit up the middle. We strike out a left-handed hitter in Brandon Marsh. Now we're going to face another lefty in Alex Kirilloff. And this play, I don't really know what happened. I tried to move Ryne Sandberg to the right there as Ricky Henderson was rounding second base, or kind of took a banana turn on second. Anyway, we end up getting that win. It could have been a lot different there at the end. He could have definitely took the lead and put the pressure on me to also tie it up in the bottom of the 9th there. So luckily, we do get the win. We move back up to 810, which is right where I left off a couple days ago on ranked season. So I will be playing some ranked a little bit later this afternoon, live on Twitch. I'll be hopping into a couple of games over there, hopefully getting closer to World Series. So here we'll go ahead and get into the event. We're grinding out Prestige Chipper Jones and Prestige Mickey Mantle, as Chipper Jones hits a home run there with 2 outs, capitalizing on an extra base hit, 2 RBIs, a run scored, and a regular base hit as well, I believe is the Prestige Chipper missions. So nice to kind of try and complete some of those. I almost have Prestige Chipper Jones unlocked, and I've really only used him a few games in ranked seasons, and for the majority of the time I used him in this event. So definitely a solid event to grind out those prestige missions. Anyway, in this one, it's a 3-1 game. The opponent ended up responding with a home run of his own. Now we need to try and get some of those runs or get a couple runs right back and try to win the inning. Top of the 4th inning, we do have a pretty good opportunity to score a few runs right here. Jorge Posada is smacking one down the line. Was not really on that ball, but keep in mind that this is also all-star difficulty in this event. So that will also come into play, but we have Curtis Granderson as a pinch hitter. I still need to complete the online missions with Curtis Granderson, hitting 10 home runs online. There was a nice home run to increase the lead a little bit. Chipper Jones later in the same game is also going deep with another 3-run shot, more extra base hits, more RBIs, more runs scored. I'll take it. We end up winning that last game. I ended up getting the strikeout mission completed with Kerry Wood, the all-star version of Kerry Wood, using that card in the event. I think I needed like one more strikeout, so I will have a guaranteed diamond pull in this pack opening right here. We do have a couple the show packs. We have a Twitch drop pack from the simulation that took place over on SDS's live stream on Twitch the other day. I think that they were just simulating 2 computers going up against each other and just enjoying baseball, enjoying MLB The Show on Twitch. So I tuned in for about 5 minutes, and I was able to get this Twitch pack during that time. So we will be opening it in this video, as well as this Prospect Set 1 Diamond pull. I have been getting the base tier round for these packs for the most part, and here we go again. Another base tier round. I'm going to probably select Drew Waters just because I feel like he'll sell a little bit quicker because he is a switch hitter. You can use him in that event. So I'll sell that card for about 5,000 stubs, and that will help me build my stubs up. So anyway, in this next game, we do get a bloop base hit with Jorge Posada. We bring in Curtis Granderson in the top of the 2nd as a pinch hitter, and he's going deep with the perfect fly ball. A fastball low and away, smacks that one out to dead center, and that gives us a 2-0 lead. Now, this opponent is definitely, a good player. He has a good record. We're playing at Capitol Field, which is a pretty good, all-around ballpark. It's not really a hitter's park. It's not really a pitcher's park. I don't really give up too many, cheap home runs at this stadium. So we will have to hit the ball. Any runs scored are going to be well-deserved and earned. This specific situation, I went with the cutter low and away. We're using Chris Martin, and I just missed location a little bit. He smacked that one out with Gio Urshela, and that's going to make it a 3-2 ball game. Very next batter, all with 2 outs, he ties the game up. That was a cutter over the middle once again, wanted that inside. Chris Martin blows this one, and it's tied 3-3. So we have 2 innings left to try and capitalize on this victory. We're trying to get some wins. We still need to get up to about 12 more wins or so in order to finish off this event with 60 wins and unlock all the rewards and all that good stuff. Jason Giambi is smacking out a 3-run shot, and this card, I started off a little bit slow with him, but in this event, he has definitely picked it up for me and has performed pretty well against right-handed pitchers. I haven't really had too many at-bats against lefties with him, but once again, we're going deep with Alberto Mondesi. That card is amazing. That's why I use his swing on my creative player as well. Just really nice swing in the game, one of the best swings in my opinion, and is a natural switch hitter. So anyway, Ricky Henderson finally clutching up against the right-handed pitcher. Have not really done much with Ricky Henderson either, but there we are able to capitalize on another run. We have Mickey Mantle coming up at the top of the 6th. We get him up to bat, and that's important in the last inning because we're trying to get these missions done. We're trying to grind these stats out, and we go deep there to increase the lead and to complete some missions. So that's nice. Chipper Jones is sending a base hit up the middle. It gets by his center fielder out there, and that's going to be extra bases as well. So I was kind of hoping he would let the ball just stay out there in center and give me a home run with Chipper Jones, but I'll definitely take the triple. I'm looking to score him right here anyway, and that's exactly what we are going to do. So we get the extra base hit, we get the run scored regardless, even though we didn't hit the home run. And we'll go ahead and finish it off with one more game. So here we are in another event game. We are tied at 1-1 in the top of the 4th inning. I figured I would just include the last few bit of highlights in this one. We did each score a run on kind of just manufacturing some base hits, getting some guys on base, moving them over, moving them in. And here Ricky Henderson's coming up with another clutch base hit to increase the lead. We have Curtis Granderson up. Nobody out in the 4th, and he's going to send one up the middle. That's going to tack on 2 more runs, And that's really big. I mean, it's big to get a 4-run lead, especially with 2 innings left. It makes it more difficult for the opponent to kind of chip away, where as you have those insurance runs, very similar to a ranked seasons game. I never think any lead is ever safe, so I'm looking to tack on a couple. Now, as you can see, it's a 6-4 ball game, so the opponent was able to score a few more runs, but Chipper Jones goes deep with a grand slam. The opponent ended up quitting out after that home run, so it did count. And that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed some of this ranked seasons and event gameplay. I'll see you during the live stream. Peace out.